Hey, Yankees fans, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. If you love the Yankees and you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 22,000 subscribers. So if you can help us get there, that would be an absolute blessing. So the Yankees signed somebody today, and it's a pitcher. It's a very good signing. We're going to go over who that is in just a few moments. Also, too, the Yankee Major League roster is pretty much finalized with just a few players on the outside looking in, and maybe they will get in. We're going to see. But let's start off with the signing. And the Yankees signed Ryan Yarbrough to a major league deal for $2 million with $500,000 in incentives. Spent time last year with the Dodgers and the Blue Jays. Pitched to a 3.19 ERA in 44 appearances, totaling almost 100 innings pitched. But I want to highlight his time with Toronto. In 12 appearances, he pitched to a 2.01 ERA. Pairing him with Tim Hill as the two lefties coming out of the Yankee bullpen is much needed. I really like the signing, though. Now, I'm wondering how they will use Yarbrough. Former starting pitcher, by the way, with Tampa Bay. I wonder if they will use him as a starter. The guy has not started a game since 2023, so it's been a couple of years. The Yankees obviously got him to be a reliever, but I'm just curious. Will he be a potential spot starter? I guess we'll see with the way things are going in this Yankee rotation with Clark Schmidt starting the year on the IL. we might need Yarbrough. We might need him to start a couple of games. In other news, Clark Schmidt, he will begin the season on the IL along with Ian Hamilton. I was afraid of this. I was afraid that this was going to happen. Now, apparently, there's really nothing wrong with Schmidt. They just need for him to pitch more innings before the season gets started, to stretch his arm out a little more, because he didn't really pitch all that much in spring training. So I guess I understand why putting him on the IL to open up the year makes sense. But the starting rotation looks like this: Max Fried, Rodon, Marcus Stroman, Will Warren. Will Warren impressed the Yankees this spring, and he earned a spot in that starting rotation. They slotted him ahead of Carlos Carrasco. Carrasco had an unbelievable spring, a really great feel-good story. But when it comes to Will Warren now, Will Warren, as I said, had a pretty good spring. He did. And he's reminding people a lot of Michael King. I've drawn that comparison before with Will Warren. Many others have as well, so I'm not the first. But last year, Warren, spending some time with the Yankees, appeared in 6 games for the Yankees, started 5 games. He struggled mightily, had a 10.32 ERA. But this spring training, 4.19 ERA. His first, I believe, 4 appearances were very good. His last 2, not so much. But he did enough in camp to show the Yankees, hey, I want to be here. I could be in the rotation. And the Yankees said, all right, we kind of have no choice. So you will be in the starting rotation as the number 4th starter as of right now. Now, Carlos Carrasco, we've talked about him before. We're going to talk about him again right now. He had one heck of a spring for the Yankees. He appeared in 5 games, started 4 of them, pitched to a 1.69 ERA in 16 innings pitched. Carrasco was tremendous this spring. A really great feel-good story. I wish him nothing but the best. I wish him all the success in the world. If he succeeds, we succeed, because he's a Yankee. Really great story. But Carrasco, Will Warren, guys that you didn't think were going to be in the starting rotation are now in the rotation come opening day. Clark Schmidt, as we talked about earlier, Garrett Cole missing the whole season. That's going to stink. He looked really great last year in 12 of his final 12 starts of the season. He pitched like a 2.70 ERA, Cole did. You have Max Fried, Rodon, Stroman, guys who, well, really, the top 2 guys were guaranteed to be in the rotation. Stroman, not so much. But now, Stroman, once upon a time, was on the outside looking in, is now in as the 3rd starter. Kind of nuts. Luis Gil Going to miss a lot of time, too. He's starting the year on the 60-day IL. But a couple really feel-good stories. And let's start off with Austin Wells. I've been talking about Ben Rice a lot, Jason Dominguez a lot. Those guys have had really great springs. But Austin Wells, man, he's had one heck of a spring. 6 home runs, 12 RBI, 372 batting average with a 1263 OPS. What a spring this kid is having. Last year, I projected him to hit 30 home runs, and he fell short of that. He hit 13. I think he's going to hit a lot. I think he's going to hit 25. I'm not sure if he hits 30, but that would be nice. He has the power to do that. Was a bat first player, and him being a very good catcher now, pairing it with his potent bat, he's showing it this spring. But hey, Kyle Higashioka once upon a time hit 8 home runs in spring, and we all know what happened there. So Austin Wells, 6 home runs this spring, 12 RBI, 1263 OPS. Really great spring for him. And I have really high hopes for the young catcher coming into 2025. Now, probably the best story this spring, probably because with Carrasco and his story, it's pretty incredible too. But JC Escarra, right? What a feel-good story that is. Once an Uber driver, I believe he was a substitute teacher as well. He earned a spot on the New York Yankee roster, and he's a good catcher, but his offense is why they put him on this team. 3 home runs, 8 RBI, hitting 320 this spring, 898 OPS, left-handed bat. Escarra, what a story, 29 years old. Really great. Love to see it. I'm excited for him that he's going to finally get this opportunity to play in the big leagues because he's only played in the minors. He was a career minor leaguer, and now he gets to play in the New York Yankee organization on their opening day roster, the Major League opening day roster. Really great story. Really happy for him. In other news, Aaron Boone is saying that within the next couple of days, they will know who is on the Major League roster. And Boone said this: I think we know who we're going with. Now industry-wide, things can still happen over the next few days. You never know. A lot of fans are speculating, and that's including myself, that Oswald Peraza probably won't be on the Major League roster. He's had an awful spring. He started the spring off pretty good. His first 10, 12 at-bats were very good. Then the rest of them pretty bad. 170 batting average. I'm the biggest Peraza fan in the world. Love the kid. I think he's an exceptional defender. Unfortunately, though, in his defense, following his career, and I hate making excuses for a professional athlete, but following this kid's career, he's kind of a slow starter. He is. He was a slow starter in 2023, I believe even in 22, and 22, 23, and 24. Last year, second half of the season, he hit really well down there in Scranton. He did. Over an 800 OPS. I believe it was 814 in the last 3 months of the season for Peraza. He is a slow starter, but unfortunately, we need to see what he has. And he can't start off slow. He needs to seize the opportunity, just like Pablo Reyes has. Pablo Reyes, non-roster invite, has had a really great spring, and he might make the team over Peraza. Now, 31 years old. Reyes hitting 293 this spring. Couple home runs, 2 home runs. He actually hit a home run against the Mets today with an 875 OPS. Now, in 2023, Reyes hit 287 with the Red Sox in 64 games. So maybe the Yankees are thinking, hey, we could conjure some of that up. He's a guy that really doesn't strike out much at all. In that same season, he struck out 21 times, stole 7 bags. He's played well this spring. A good defender. Not as good as Peraza, but a good defender. If I'm the Yankees and you went with Pablo Reyes over Peraza, that would not upset me because Reyes has outperformed Peraza. He has. It would just upset me in a different way that Peraza could not seize the opportunity with this wide open third base spot. And Oswaldo Cabrera has seized the opportunity. He's performed really well this spring training, but Pablo Reyes is another one who really might make the Major League roster with Oswald Peraza being on the way out. Now, Boone did say that they could maybe make a move. So we'll see what happens. We'll see who's potentially available. We've heard that the Yankees are going to keep an eye on players that are out of options that teams are going to move on from after spring training. So we'll see what happens if they could grab somebody there. But Pablo Reyes, to me, it feels like he could potentially make the team over Oswald Peraza. But we're going to see. We're going to see what happens. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.